Welcome, guys, to our next episode of the Twisted Reality Podcast. This is where the truth or the reality bends. And what happens?
The truth lies.
Mtakuona kama mkorada. So
Tell us.
today we are going to speak about a topic that most of us, I'm sure it will touch one or two individual somewhere.
Four,
So
five as well.
or six.
Or six.
So we're speaking about what are we speaking about, guys? If you're
You know it's a topic.
you know it as a topic.
Yes, and
Good topic.
yes, and it revolves around
The human society.
human and society and life in general. Yes.
So today we're speaking about the things we take for granted in life. So I'll start with you, Juma. Do you take your wife for granted?
Or not really.
Sometimes.
Not really. The reason why we appreciate or I appreciate marriage is it comes with specific roles and generally specific roles that everybody in that union setup knows what to do and what not to do, and also it gives you a perfect working balance when you have specified roles.
Specific
And
roles.
that's why I don't take it for granted. Because they fill a huge hole in our homes. Basically, if you look at it keenly, Beyonce sang of "They Run the World," right?
So you listen to
Technically,
Beyonce.
that's true. Girls run the world, brothers. They run the world. Yeah, and
Don't even go there.
whatever role they play in our households, kudos to them. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Kudos.
Charlie, what are some? Let me not pose the same question because it's like, that it discuss. So what do you feel like you take for granted generally in life that you feel, hey, by the way, I need to take this seriously?
People take time for granted. Example, you might be in a position whereby you can be able to do quite a lot in a very small time frame, but you're just relaxed and saying sata kesho itafika. So unaweza jipata you have done zero, or you have actually done maybe 30%, na hiyo time frame ungeutilize tu vizuri. Whatever ingekuja the following day ungeifanya pia perfectly, na ungekuwa na stress and all that. So naweza sema people take time for granted, depending on what you do. Case in point, like if you're a family man, the time that your children are young, that particular time, if you do not utilize it properly, when they are in their
It moves so fast.
yes, when they're in the teenage and whatever, and the high school, they'll do the same thing you were doing. That means you're maybe on your phone or you're too busy, and that they will do the same thing. So you'll sort of now start saying, manze, I wish these kids they need to know, and I have wisdom and all that. But now umeshaza when they were young, when they exactly, you didn't take that time. So you were just you were taking your sweet, and that's the particular time you'd have been concentrating on them, so that by the time things turn around, and you're
So they
safe.
say time is the most valuable asset. Eh?
Time is money.
Time
Time
is
is
money.
money.
So going to kids, like the way you said, taking the time to spend with your kids for granted. What about at home? Do you feel like most people, by the fact they have a home, they take it for granted? Like, for example, shags, or maybe to your parents' house. Like how How often do you visit your parents?
I don't know, the society of now sahi thinks vitu zimebadilika because
Mtamit online.
kuna hiyo
Video call.
haya na pia kuna video call haya kama ni meeting mko pale family group join group as in manze you can like an example I know of someone who the dad works in think Dubai and the mom works in Sudan
Yeah.
and
Makes sense.
they literally survive and the child is in Kenya and they just survive. Okay, I don't know how but they just survive
Online meetings.
and they catch up on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Case in point, you have your family here but I can tell you hata mkikaa tu kwa meza hivi kila mtu bado ako hivi on the phone, everyone is just scrolling nini. Yeah, exactly. So I think going to Ushago nini it has been simplified squeeze. It's not as much and I think maybe that's why even the transport sector thinks maybe things are going down. Watu waendi Ushago sana watu wa Western because now instead of uambie mzazi ni aje Disemba na kam unamwambia hiyo do ya mimi kukaa msinikunilie simu na utop up na bundles wacha hata hivyo acha na bundles mam kuna mtu wa internet anakuja kuweka hapo wifi nitakuwa nailipia yani unataka kwenye yako kwetu mkitaka kuonana it's a touch of a button.
But another thing is the reason I'm saying it's for granted. There's some people who actually don't even have those parents, and they will wish to at least see them. Yeah. So I don't know if you feel sometimes we take that time they are still here for granted. We don't because also there's that part where there are single mothers and also where someone, if you have a father and there's someone who doesn't have a father, doesn't have a mother, but you have all of them. Yeah, so in that context,
I think basically, what you touched is so prestige in terms of that of life, the value of life. Even just us waking up, today and getting to sit and, do this podcast is not something we take for granted.
Yeah, definitely.
So, because I'm sure somebody somewhere today did not get to wake up. Right? Somebody somewhere is grieving, maybe lost a brother, a father, a mother, a daughter. Yeah, so just the value of life that you are able to wake up and call them or interact with them. I mean, that is so gold.
Yeah.
Right? So it's something that, as times goes by, life moves on. We take it for granted. Just hi, Nika. You remember, either you could be in a work setup, going about your duties, then unaambia mtu kesho tutapatana. I'll sure you'll see that tomorrow. Yeah, so it's something that we don't talk about so much, but then it's very, very vital that when we do get to wake up in the morning and also get to hear from our parents or siblings, I mean, the least we can do is to kneel down and give glory to He who that is above.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Brother Juma. So there's this also part of ukitoka job. First of all, I usually feel people take for granted the fact that they have a job.
Yeah.
And the fact they have a roof above their head.
Yeah.
So because ukienda nje there's a lot of also street kids wenye wana hiyo opportunity money wanaweza ishi. Then ukiangalia also we have a high percentage in the country unemployed.
Yeah.
So but move like niko na job, I feel it's a normal thing. I don't kama You
have
don't
a
know,
paycheck by the end
tomorrow
of the month.
you can wake up, things might change.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think, since now you are now an employer.
HR. It's just hiring and firing.
Hiring and firing. Should be hiring. Should be hiring and
And firing left, right, and center.
Do you know even firing someone as well, you don't take it for granted because you know, have you ever fired someone and then the next 5 minutes you start thinking,
calling them.
see, I just called them to come back for this job first, and then they can then go away again.
At least you have that humanity.
Yeah.
Some don't have.
Yeah, it's
Good
tough.
job.
It's tough. Because if you think about it, we are all human beings. We are not perfect. The corporate culture, they say you find the right people to do the right job. But as well, they say that there is the part for growth, and you need to, empower as well your employees, just to motivate them, and all that blah blah blah. So in terms of you just need to be human, I think.
And stop firing.
No, firing you have to, but the circumstance at which you are doing it, you just need to make sure that
So
you
how
do
do you
it.
fire them? Do you take them out for a drink and
No.
So
give
you
them
just,
bad news? So just
No,
say,
no, no. You
"We
see,
kuja hapa, pap."
you see,
Kesho.
when you're firing someone, you have to be considerate as well. Fine, they're not doing the job as per your liking, because remember, you're firing them because you don't like it, not because the universe doesn't like it. So it's more or less you give them that particular opportunity to redeem themselves. So you do it simultaneously. So you do it on the first go. That's when the HR gives you the warning and blah blah blah, and then there's a mouth to mouth, and then now there's the finish kumalo.
where you just kaput.
Yeah, ile ya boss yenyewe hapa mimi nimechoka we zidi.
But
You know?
my take with employment, I think this is something that we can maybe discuss later, is you realize that there are some jobs that
Firing is in the everyday.
not really is
No, actually
you don't
in
require even, because you realize that in this corporate world is the things you do them daily, repetitively.
yeah, you had
Tomorrow,
yes.
the following day, Thursday, that way. So
Parades.
yeah, so when even if you bring somebody in and you just train them on your daily job, they'll get better at it.
Definitely. But yet again, they say when you do something repetitively, it becomes boring. So I don't know how that goes hand in hand.
It depends what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Now, from the point of the current topic of now,
But are you saying? Okay, let me.
Mr. Juma, tell us.
Are you trying to say that marriage is boring?
Well,
So
since
when you do something repetitively, it
Mtu
becomes boring.
akilala kwa stairs azikuja hapa. Continue.
me, I
with
said
that
doing
disclaimer.
because it's an adjective, but you're saying it as
About tell us
as a
because
noun.
it's in,
But yeah,
You know, we were talking about things we take for granted, right?
yes.
And as I said earlier before, I mean, people take marriage for granted. And
Yeah.
the
And
thing
you
is,
take
if
the-
you take it for granted, it leads to
repetitive actions.
divorce, it leads to separation.
Just this repetitive actions. Just
I wanted to go.
Well, I'm focusing on the topic, on the key topic.
These repetitive actions, which ones are
Nimesema tu watu wakilala kwa stairs wasikuja hapa, now people are careful, eh?
No, but I mean, yeah.
Moving on swiftly.
One second.
There's something that we don't get to talk, more about it. Is health.
Yeah, but it's true.
I mean, we
That's
are
true.
privileged
Yeah, as well,
to be healthy. Because think about it. There's somebody somewhere, suffering from, could be cancer, could be HIV/AIDS, could be,
Gonorrhea.
lack of
gonorrhea.
non-repetitive actions.
Yeah, it could be.
Which is
You know, it
Hey,
could
this
be.
hey, Chase, is there something that you're telling us but you're not telling us, but at the same time,
Oh,
eh? What are you?
I know where he's heading to.
You know this.
I know erectile dysfunction. People are going through things.
Salala.
Yeah, so
But I feel you.
so
But it's something that we can,
yeah, if
we
we
can
are
assist.
able to wake up and be healthy and move on with what to
Yeah,
do
by the
and
way,
do
health
our
is a
things
very
the right
important.
way,
Yeah,
it's something that we are grateful
yeah,
and we don't take for granted, most definitely.
yeah. Health is very important, yeah. And even as well, I think as well we take for granted what we call hope. Because like every day you sleep and you just say, Manze, I hope tomorrow is
A better day.
a better day. You know, you wake up and it's not a better day, you know, so you always have that. So I think as well, let's just have a one-on-one session with yourself sometimes, and mnajita mkutano, una relax, you know, you think things through pole pole. Yeah, and as Juma said, if you have your wife or your girlfriend, and of which as well, even getting a good wife is something that you're not supposed to take for granted, because you know they don't just appear. There's so many girls, yes, for sure, but getting that,
So you're saying
that
not all girls are good wives.
yes.
How do you say that? How will you know?
Have you tried all of them?
But to my liking, I said to my liking, so specifically.
So for you to come with that statistics, you
must have some info.
Gone through a couple of them.
Educate us as the plus the viewers.
Now,
brother.
I mean, we all know there's the dating part, whereby you're dating, you know, multiple partners at a time. That's the particular time that when you're young, when you're past high school and in university.
Going to high school.
Ian, did you have that part?
Let's listen to him first.
You know, when you're in university, everyone needs to do that. Because I mean, at that particular point, you are young. You know,
So are you
like
taking-
our fellow there.
so are you taking for
IT
granted
guy.
that you-
Right now, he's you know he's a multilingual guy. You know, today is French, tomorrow is Spanish. Because he
Cuisines.
has because he has the ability, as per his timeline.
So this
To
you're
be
giving
able-
us your experience during that particular time.
Yeah, so during that particular time,
Alright.
you're what you call looking, because you see, even
Searching.
yes, because you have to, you know, this thing. That's why we're saying you don't take it for granted. It's a process. You don't just appear. They do not just come and one day say, "Hey, Chase, I am your wife. Let's go." At that particular point, even you yourself, you have seen what the ocean has to offer.
The good nyanyas and avocados.
Yes.
But let me ask you, son. Now, since you seem like the expert here,
Professional.
will you date now if you became single today?
Oh?
Will you start the process again if you became single today? Just a question for the viewers. And why?
If first of all, if I become single today, I will first
Go back to
sit
your wife's
back.
place and take her back.
At that particular point in time, she has already decided. So it's not my decision; it will be her decision.
Okay.
At that particular time, you as a man have already tried. You have gone there. You have done everything. It has
You call the boys.
yes, you have
plus the girls.
kikao wazee wamekunywa supu imekataa. Dem amesema mimi naenda. So now pia hiyo part to take it for granted, kwa sababu maybe ni Mungu anakuambia jipe shughuli bro. Hapa uwezi. So or you guys are not compatible. So pia those callings pia it's always good to listen to your intuition.
Talking about that, there's another thing that also I say we should not take for granted. The closed doors. The closed doors that you encounter in life. sometimes I usually say don't take them for granted, because those doors were being closed so that better doors open. I mean, I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes.
When you look back, some opportunities that you missed,
There's some lessons that came with that.
lessons, or you gotten a better offer than that.
But for me, that is comme si, comme ça.
You don't
Because
don't like closed doors.
I
So
think
does that
even
mean
you as
that-
an individual, there are situations where you look at saying, in that one I did mess up. Right? So my shortcomings
Yeah.
made that door to be closed on me.
Okay.
Yeah, so
True.
and I take it as a learning curve, right? You go through a process, it doesn't work, and at least you get something out of it.
Yeah, like a learning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And anything you do, when it doesn't work out, could be relationship, marriage, work, career-wise, always try and evaluate yourself. Like, I've done this for 4 or 5 years, then why did it fail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then from that now you'll have something that you'll work with going forward to the next chapter of your life. It's called a learning process, the learning curve.
Okay.
It could be brutal, could be bitter,
Yes.
it could be messy,
Hey.
but all in all, there's a learning that somebody has to
Could be
take.
messy.
But there's always a therapist, and us, you can always reach out in case. Also,
Yeah,
therapy,
what
we
you
take it for granted.
Really? Nah, not
Oh,
really.
man.
No. Because
Therapy can
because
be,
you see,
therapy not talking to a therapist. There's a form of therapy. Like, for example, you driving to bypass and coming back.
Overspeeding. in
Overspeeding,
bypass,
that's
not
a therapy.
That's not a
right?
therapy.
That's not a therapy.
Why do you want to kill yourself? You can't be overspeeding
We've
in
not-
bypass.
no,
That's
but
considered
it is
therapy.
okay.
Not
From
overspeeding.
his point of view is the things that you do when you are in distress mode. So some people eat when they.
Yeah.
Some people drive fast.
I mean, go
Some
take a
people
walk.
drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Some people go take a walk.
Yeah.
But some people just want to drive fast. That's the only way that
That stress can be.
yes, or that aura, as they say.
Yeah. So that acts on the
And
therapy
I
as
know
well.
this
Yes.
can be it can come out so, how do I put, so rude.
The road man. Let's see at the road man.
I always don't believe that when I have a problem, me sharing it out to the therapist or a professional will make it less a problem.
We're not saying about speaking to a therapist, right?
Yes.
We're speaking. It's a therapy. Even watching, like for me, I usually watch National Geographic Animal.
Yes,
It's a
yes.
therapy for me,
Yes.
just to clear.
So
And you make-
basically, therapy is someone to ease on your burden, lessen your burden.
Yes.
Right.
Your thoughts.
And the same comes to talking to a therapist as well.
Ah,
That's in
okay.
essence is a therapy.
Yeah.
Yes. A professional.
Yeah, professional. Yeah.
So you
That's
don't
what I'm saying,
you don't
yes.
believe talking to a
I don't
therapist can
believe
help?
this. I mean, how can you come just bear out all your iniquities to an individual, and what he can do is just tell you, my brother, just take a walk, go to the gym. I mean, come
But
on.
but you know, for them, they usually are trained.
They have masters in that.
Yes, they are trained to change your mind, because it's a for
Do they?
them.
Do they?
I mean, that's what they say. Because look at it this way: every time when you go to a therapist, they'll always tell me everything. Do not siphon. Give me everything. And I can tell you for a fact, there are people out here who have had some very mysterious lives. Let me just say mysterious in one or the other. Probably you have been mistreated. Probably you have been raped at one point in your life, and that thought has been in your brain and it has never come out. But the point you talk to that person who You yourself, you do not even know where he comes. You don't know his mom, his father, but just that random person. When you speak to that person,
You know, no judgment.
it's like you have offloaded.
I'll be very much okay talking to a friend and say, hey, man,
You know why?
I've
You know
gone
why?
through this X, Y, Z.
You know why people don't talk to friends? It's because they judge you.
Judgment is the word, my brother. Brother Juba.
Even the therapist is judging you. Even the therapist is judging you.
But remember,
He will be judging you.
Does not know you.
the therapist is judging you not based on your background or how they know you. They're judging you based on how you have come. But you see, someone who has known you all your life, it's like right now saying your wife can be a therapist. There's no way your partner can be a therapist.
But your partner is a therapist in other ways, right?
Okay, in those other ways, yeah, it's
Like
accepted.
making the home homely
And warm.
and warm. You know,
And the smell,
yeah, that's therapy.
the aura.
Yeah.
And wet.
Eh.
Eh.
Wet fried.
What for?
Pork wet fried.
Hey, Mr. Director, weka hiyo pale kwa
18.
weka hiyo watu wa wet fry wako hapa.
Something also I wanted to go back on because I feel it's important. There's a saying I had: if you don't invest in the gym
If you
now,
don't invest in the gym,
right now, or if you don't invest in your health right now,
okay,
you'll invest in the hospital in the future.
yeah,
So
that's true.
Feel in terms of health, I feel where we take it for granted is we don't look. We don't look. How can I say it? We're given the opportunity. We are just killing our livers here. That's first for starters. For smokers, see lungs.
But now that begs the question.
Something has to kill a man.
Just the other day I was
Nyash.
my guy.
At least Nyash does not have health.
Come back to the
Nyash has positive health.
come back to Nene. Relax. But Asidik is not here. Calm down. Calm
I
down.
know.
Relax. But anyway, so I even forgot what I wanted to say.
Well, you had Nyash.
Something has to kill a man.
The power.
Something has to kill.
So what were you saying before Nyash came out?
Okay, so manzi, yani si hata mtu mmoja tu angeacha tu yani
We are speaking about health.
ungesema tu Nyash.
We were speaking about smoking, drinking.
Okay,
Does it come back now? Reset mode.
let me reset. Jima can go on. Let me just reset that. That button is refusing to reset. Jima, educate
Moving
us.
on swiftly.
Educate us.
Okay, so another thing I usually see we take for granted is just simple. As we wind up, also I see we take for granted the fact that currently most of us, or there's a mode of transportation that you're using right now,
Yeah.
or you can be able to afford public means of transport.
Yeah.
Because I say guys in this place in Wanyaki Way,
This place.
Kangemi, is it Kangemi?
You know.
That there's a couple of times I usually see a lorry carrying people in the evening. So guys don't have fare. So
Those are construction workers, I'm assuming.
they're not construction workers, most of them. They are actually going home. Actually,
How safe
so
is that? How safe is
okay, it's not safe, but now they don't have.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So if you have that opportunity to at least pay your transport back home to work, it's something that you should also
Yeah.
thank God that you can. Let's not take it for granted.
Yeah. Actually, even on that topic as well, let's not take for granted having a boss that pays you,
Yeah.
because yeah, we have seen companies, a boss dies and everything dies. So as of much that your boss is
should
not
tell your employees to watch this, but they can start afresh so that they can hear it again.
They will call back though.
make sure that you pray for your bosses, however bad they are, however good they are, just so you know it's all about work. So
It's not personal.
it's not personal, so don't take it for granted saying that my boss is good, I get paid well, nini. My friend, when that boss that one day he disappears or he gives you another manager slightly lower, you will cry. Yes, so you pray for them, and you just have and make peace.
But when talking about bosses, I mean, every other boss will see a different side of you that somebody else won't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you may lose a boss, comes another boss and sees, hey, I mean, you have so much potential. How about you do X, Y, Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it depends with what you can see in a person and what or which level you can motivate them to be.
Yeah.
Hey.
So again, then that it goes down to how good are you as a leader or a manager.
How competent.
Exactly.
Okay, as for parting shots, we'll start with Juma.
Man.
I think before he finishes as well, we I've just remembered what we take for granted as well is good and legit friends.
Let's jump to that.
Cheers.
The pink and the nyash guy.
Let's not, it's not every day that you meet a legit friend or someone who does not want good for you just because of
Does not have good intentions.
yes. So you don't take it for granted, and
You build on that.
you build on it, and you just try and move on, because this life is up and down. Today you're friends with Juma, tomorrow you're friends with Devi, tomorrow you're friends with Jerry, tomorrow
Wangeshi.
and Ian. Just maybe you just confirm Jerry, because this one is but anyway. So yes, to the viewers as well, you can just tell us there in comments, what do you take for granted, and how has it affected your life in one way or the other?
Yeah.
Please
my
go back to
parting shot.
Juma.
I mean, there's nothing more sacrilegious as a life.
Can you for the viewers and
Sacrilegious.
for the viewers and for Charles,
Sacrilegious
just
as life. I mean,
tell us what sacrilegious.
something is. I mean, this
Chat GPT.
make Google your friend. Yeah, so it's. I mean, life is fickle because
Life is?
we're not sure of tomorrow.
Just repeat that word for our host, Mr. Chase.
So life is fickle.
Yes.
I think we're in NPLO, but anyways.
Fickle.
Maybe Mr. Director can Google for us that word, please.
Yeah, fickle in terms of we're not so sure of tomorrow.
Okay, it's true.
That in itself make us not take, this is what we have for granted.
Yeah.
And also, and Charlie talked about it, friends, family, they make the whole ecosystem work.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
And also, just to add on it, what we do, what pays our bills, at least we are
Enjoyment.
lucky enough to wake up, to report to duty, and wait for our stipends at the end of the month. Yeah, that is something we cherish, and also we plan to, keep it going on as much as we can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in anything, whatever makes you happy, whatever keeps you going, definitely hold that thing dear to your heart.
Today, Brother
Love.
Juma is
Keep pushing it, brothers.
Dr. Love.
Keep pushing it, sisters. Because that in itself, whatever you hold dearly,
Yes.
is something that you don't take for granted.
True. True.
So, for those you love, for those you cherish, roll with them.
Okay.
You know how they say, the day is still young, and I'm young.
Charles.
Well,
One
See,
minute.
after that, do I say something or should I just echo what you said? But yeah, so I think this, the same question we can shoot there. Guys out there, tell us, what do you take for granted? And at the same time, are there things that when you take them for granted, or are there things that you can actually take them for granted? Food for thought. As a wind up, it's just good to be a human being, or to be human at what you do, because at the end of the day, we need other humans to coexist, and everyone has a brain on their own. So as they say, you plan to fail or you fail to plan.
Yes.
Nuggets of wisdom. Nuggets of wisdom.
That's from Charlie.
Charlie.
I think from me, last one, I think they say men are dogs in a bad way.
Ay,
But me I say let's be dogs.
nimesikia demo Rosero ameruka mahali amepika huyu.
I think back to my topic, these are the friends we can now take for granted now. This one's because we cannot be here. Yani, ni kama
Back to me, my guys. Back to me. No, the reason I'm saying let's be dogs, because dog is the man's best friend, and a dog will never,
How about the cat?
will always be happy to see you, even in times of, the dog will always be happy to see you, regardless. So the dog will never take you for granted as the owner. So if we practice that concept, then nothing will, I don't think we'll take anything for granted, and by that life will be better.
and the
That
people
is
who keep
debatable.
snakes as a pets.
That is debatable in terms of
Si zile dog mtu
you,
zile za
you know you talk about dogs.
nini.
Kwani ni dogi gani? So
Oh, but all dogs. All dogs.
Yeah.
You're talking about dogs. So how about those who keep pussy?
Cats.
Cats. That's too
Yes.
They keep what?
Kitties.
They keep
That's a topic for another day. For our children, let's close this.
Do you mean cats are not loyal?
What?
Remove your voice from the gutter. Or do you, yeah.
I think let's leave that for the viewers,
Yes.
and
Let
let's
them tell us. Let them tell
they'll
us.
tell us. So from the reality podcast, where the reality bends and the truth blurs, thank you for listening. I know we might touch one or two things that might also relate. So for that, we close it.
Peace.
That's